to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So today I'll be filling in, and I hope you're all ready for your English Unit 8.
Yes, we have prepared
Yes.
Unit 8.
Today I will be taking relative clauses and co-location adverbs, and also in 2 weeks you will be having your exam. So I will go over the format of the speaking exam details. That's what I hope to cover today. My name is Shrija, and let's start off with a general knowledge quiz. Okay, so first question, which of you want to take that? India, which is not a neighbor of China, Pakistan, Uzbekistan, Nepal, is a South Asian country. So which answer is correct?
Uzbekistan.
Correct. That's good. So summer solstice it is. I hope you learned something new today. Let's start with this starter, where I want you guys to pair up with a partner and choose the correct relative verb to use. So the man, and choose one of these verbs. You met was my brother. So can we all do that?
Yeah.
First question. The man, can we read it aloud?
Who you was my brother.
Correct. Okay, the next one.
My other brother, who lives in London, is a teacher. Just who?
Yes, just who? Third one.
Just who?
And then he suddenly quit his job, which came as a shock.
Correct. Very good. Next one.
He says that what he wants to do is move to Australia.
Perfect. Next one.
His girlfriend, whose parents live in Melbourne, is delighted.
Very good. Next.
They are not sure exactly where or when they are going.
Very good.
Their house, which they bought last year, is up for sale.
Okay.
The house which I want to buy it in is Acacia Avenue.
Yes. All right. Okay. Have you all prepared for the part 2? Okay, past participle. And how do you replace it?
Most TVs that was sold in the US are imported models.
Yes, most TVs that were sold, because we're talking about many TVs, so that were sold or which were sold. Both is correct. Relative clauses are like adjectives. They give more information about nouns. We have a Korean neighbor who comes from Seoul. So you are giving that information out there. So you are that who comes from Seoul is that extra information you're giving about your Korean neighbor. Read these sentences aloud, paying attention to the punctuation. Underline the relative clauses. Okay, let's do that. Read it aloud and tell me which is the relative clause, the first one.
I'm sorry. Should we go one by one?
Yes, please go one by one. Yeah, from the left side. From the left side, first boy. Can you read it?
I met a man who's a pilot.
Oh, which is the relative clause in this?
Who is
Who's a pilot? Correct. Okay. Second one.
my friend Adam, who lives in Chicago, is a pilot. Relative clause is who lives in Chicago is a pilot. Relative clause is who lives in Chicago.
Correct. Okay.
The house which you walked past is my aunt's, and the relative clause is which you walked past.
Perfect. Very good. Okay.
My aunt's house, which I don't like, is very modern. The relative clause is which I don't like.
Yes. Okay, so at the here it has the explanation of it also. In each pair of sentences, which relative clause tells us exactly who or what is being talked about. That is a defining relative clause. So, can you tell me, is this a defining relative clause? I met a man who's a pilot. Is it giving any extra information or it's exactly giving that information?
Exactly.
Right. So it's like a defining relative clause because it's exactly narrowing down on a man who's a pilot. Whereas here you are getting information like, okay, my friend Adam is a pilot, and then you are getting some more information extra, who lives in Chicago. So in this case, what is this? It's a
Non-defining.
yes. Let's work in pairs for three pairs or groups of three maxima and prepare for the two speaking tasks on the examination day. And you have to prepare two. The teacher who is your regular teacher will choose only one of them. Okay, the first topic is making plans together. And you have to prepare for speaking in the form of a short dialogue. Okay, it can be a dialogue between two people if you're working in pairs, or it can be a dialogue between three people if you're working in a group of three. So A says, B says, C says. I'm sure you've been through that kind of dialogue. So you'll have A colon, and inside the parentheses or inside the quotes, you'll have what A says. Then if A says, and then what B replies or C replies or like that. So you'll have a full dialogue. And you have to prepare a dialogue of 3 to 4 minutes. So it's a scenario you have to take. And you can write down some notes to help you. Make sure you hit the following points. So, and the teacher will grade you. Okay. So you can make notes. You can have it's like a script preparation beforehand. Like when you have a drama or a play, you prepare the script beforehand, right? You can say like that because you're preparing the script beforehand. You have to time yourself so that it comes up to 3 to 4 minutes. And you have to make sure that you cover all these aspects. Days of the week, you talk about days of the week when you make plans, the things you plan to do, the suggestions that the people in the group give, how they agree or disagree, and how they finally confirm the time and place. So it's like play acting situation where you have a dialogue which So the second one, I bet you were pretty excited when your team won. Excited? We were thrilled. So thrilled. So that's a higher degree. Or absolutely thrilled. Right? Okay. I thought she looked kind of silly in that flowery hat, didn't you? So who will answer that one?
Silly. She looks ridiculous.
Correct. Very good. Okay. Next. You can use these terms and all in your dialogues and all. Okay. And remember, when you are expressing higher degree, we put an exclamation mark to show the emphasis. Okay. Next, come on.
Nobody will notice that tiny pimple on your nose. They will. I just know they will. It's absolutely huge. Right?
Yes, it's absolutely huge or it's enormous. Correct. Okay.
I thought that movie was absolutely hilarious. I wouldn't say that. It was very funny, but not hilarious.
Perfect. Very good. So you see, there is not a exclamation mark here. It's not like an exaggeration or or overstatement. It's like an understatement. Common. I mean, it's the level of the conversation is normal, low tone. Okay. Last one.
Man left early. He wasn't feeling well. I'm not surprised. When I saw him this morning, he looked absolutely awful.
Perfect.
It's the end.
So that's it. That's all I have to do for today. And I'm not passing any homework because you guys have enough on your plate preparing for the speaking exam and your exams coming ahead. So hope you have a fantastic week ahead of you. And thank you.